Hi to everyone who is following my content on fit vegan lifestyle. Today, I will continue a mini series of videos talking about Ayurvedic eating, something that has been a real blessing for me and partly inspired me 10 years ago to take the path of being first a vegetarian and then shortly after a vegan. So yes, today, as promised, I will talk about how to know which Ayurveda type you are. Ayurveda, the ancient Indian system of holistic medicine, classifies individuals based on three primary life forces or doshas: Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, which are combinations of the five elements: ether, air, fire, water, and earth. These doshas govern physical, emotional, and mental attributes, and each dosha is associated with a unique elemental composition. While Ayurveda doesn't directly classify types as fire, earth, wind, and water, the elemental qualities can be understood in terms of the doshas. There are actually quite a few ways to tell which dosha is your dominant. First is visiting an Ayurveda practitioner. An experienced practitioner evaluates your Prakriti through pulse diagnosis, tongue analysis, skin, eye, and nail examination, questions about diet, lifestyle, and health history. Second way in Ayurveda to tell which is your dominant dosha is by taking a questionnaire. Online tools and Ayurveda practitioners often provide detailed questionnaires. These may include specific questions about skin type, dry, oily, or normal, digestion patterns, irregular, sharp, or sluggish, energy levels and sleep quality, emotional responses to stress. Third way in Ayurveda to tell which is your dominant dosha is by making a self-assessment. Maybe the easiest and most accurate way to find out your dosha is by doing a self-assessment. You can start by observing your physical, mental, and emotional tendencies. If you talk about physical characteristics, look for patterns in these areas for each dosha. Vata, or wind, which is air plus ether, thin frame, dry skin, cold hands and feet, variable energy, irregular digestion. Pitta, fire plus water, medium build, a warm body temperature, oily skin, sharp appetite, prone to sweating. And then Kapha, water plus earth, larger frame, smooth and oily skin, steady energy, slow digestion. If you talk about mental and emotional traits to know which Ayurveda type is your dominant, look for patterns in these areas for each dosha or life force. Vata, wind, creative, quick learner, easily distracted, prone to anxiety. Pitta, fire plus water as well, ambitious, focused, perfectionist, prone to irritability. Kapha, calm, forgiving, steady, prone to lethargy and attachment. If we talk about behavioral patterns to know which Ayurveda type is your dominant, look for patterns in these areas for each dosha. Vata loves change, dislikes routine, sleeps lightly. Pitta, organized, driven, goal-oriented, intense. Kapha, easygoing, enjoys routine, sleeps deeply. Important to note that your Vikriti, which is like a current state, may differ from your Prakriti, or like permanent, due to lifestyle, diet, or stress at that particular time of your life. Identifying recurring imbalances helps recognize which dosha might be aggravated. This was all a short description of each dosha or life force. Here, I will go a bit deeper describing each dosha, so it is easier for you to understand which is your prevailing dosha. First, Vata, wind. Elements of Vata are air plus ether. Characteristics of Vata are that it embodies the energy of movement and change. Individuals with a dominant Vata dosha are often creative, energetic, and adaptable, but may struggle with restlessness and instability. Physically, they tend to have a lean build, dry skin, and cold hands and feet. Mentally, they are quick thinkers, but may be prone to anxiety and overthinking. When balanced, Vata promotes inspiration, liveliness, and agility. When imbalanced, it may cause nervousness, insomnia, and digestive issues. If we generalize, wind-type people don't enjoy things that involve a lot of thinking. They much rather enjoy movement. Speaking of typical occupations for wind element people, those would be construction workers, cleaning ladies, soldiers, athletes, security personnel, etc. Some of the qualities of Vata are dry, light, cold, rough, and mobile. Balance strategies recommended for Vata are regular routines, grounding foods, warm, moist, and nourishing, and calming activities are key. Next, I will go a bit deeper describing Kapha, Earth and Water dosha. It is easier for you to understand whether this might be your prevailing dosha. Elements of Kapha are earth and water, and characteristics of it are that is the dosha of structure and stability, akin to the groundedness of earth and the cohesiveness of water. Kapha individuals are nurturing, calm, and strong, with a tendency for a steady pace in life. Physically, they often have a robust build, smooth skin, and propensity to gain weight. Emotionally, they are loyal and compassionate, but may struggle with lethargy or attachment when imbalanced. A balanced Kapha leads to patience and resilience, while imbalance may result in sluggishness, depression, and congestion. In general, Earth-type people are much more about thinking than movement. They much rather work mentally than physically, and it is very hard to move them. Because of that, a lot of times they can be overweight. Everything has to be evaluated for them. Speaking of typical occupations for earth element people, those would be IT specialists, engineers, accountants, lawyers, etc. In general, water type people are about their feelings, not so much about achievement and such things. It is most important to feel good for them. Speaking of typical occupations for water element people, those would be like nurses, cooks, entertainment industry workers, etc. Some of the qualities of Kapha are heavy, slow, steady, soft, and moist. Balanced strategy is recommended. Stimulating activities, light and warm foods, and regular exercise are essential. Finally, I will go a bit deeper describing Pitta, fire and water dosha. So it is easier for you to understand whether this might be your prevailing dosha. Elements of Pitta are fire and water. Characteristics of it are that Pitta governs transformation and metabolism, symbolizing fire's energy. Individuals with a dominant Pitta dosha are often passionate, intelligent, and goal-oriented. They typically have a medium build, sharp features, and a warm body temperature. Emotionally, they can be intense, with tendencies towards irritability when out of balance. Balanced Pitta manifests as confidence and motivation, while imbalanced Pitta may lead to anger, inflammation, and digestive disorders. In general, fire type people are all about achievements. Feelings come secondary for them. The main thing is to achieve the goals. To be on the top, they have to be champions in just about everything mental or physical. Typically, fire element people find themselves in leading and management positions. That can be in business, politics, etc. Some of the qualities of Pitta are hot, sharp, oily, light, and intense. Balanced strategies recommended. Cooling foods, relaxation techniques, and avoiding overexertion help maintain balance. So, conclusion about how to know which Ayurveda dosha is yours. Well, not a direct water, earth, wind, fire classification. The interplay of these elements defines the doshas. For optimal health, Ayurveda emphasizes balancing the doshas through diet, lifestyle, and mindfulness practices tailored to an individual's constitution. Recognizing these elemental influences can help foster harmony between body, mind, and environment. In summary, Ayurveda integrates the dynamic energies of the elements into its foundational principles, offering a comprehensive system for maintaining balance and well-being. Thank you very much for listening this far. This is all I had for you for this episode. In the next episode, in the fourth and final one of this mini series about Ayurveda. Now, when you hopefully know which is your prevailing dosha or life force, I will tell you why and what food you should eat to balance your health. As always, please share this video with people that might benefit from this knowledge. Don't forget to follow and subscribe on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, so other people through the algorithm can also find about the advantages of being a vegan. See you in the next episodes. All the best for you.